Hi guys, so I'll be starting my wheatgrass juice today for the first time in this year, maybe a year or so actually. I had trouble growing the grass about a month and a half ago, but I tried again this week and it's really shot up, so I don't know if it's temperature or what, but I got some really good healthy wheatgrass growing. A month or so ago it wasn't getting past the 4 inches, and it was kind of bushy out and it was a bit weak. But today, I mean this week, that's all it takes, around 5 days, 6 days, have some wheatgrass which is ready to juice. And I really need it at the moment, you know, circumstantial. Started a new job, as people who follow me will know, doing recycling, which is like loading boxes all day and, you know, walking about 10 miles a day and loading boxes. And, you know, I've done an injury. I've pulled a tendon in my wrist, so obviously that's painful. You have the painful, and the doctor says it's going to be about 6 weeks for it to heal properly. But I believe that through the wheatgrass, obviously the alkaline and the enzymes and everything else in it, that it absolutely, I can guarantee that it would, you know, aid in my recovery. But there's also other things. My muscles are hurting because my left arm has been sort of overcompensating for my right hand, my right wrist. So my muscles are hurting and they must be swollen quite bad actually, because I get sort of numbness in my hand if I have my arm like this in a clenched way. Then the numbness, so obviously the inflammation in the muscles and then the joints are affecting the flow of blood flow. So that's why the fingers are tingling. So if there was any time that I really needed wheatgrass, it'd be now, and that's not through on purpose, that's just circumstantial, you know what I mean? This job came up and I went for it, and you know, this is the condition I'm in now, probably because I'm out of shape. So this will be the first day of the wheatgrass. It's Saturday the 25th of May. So yeah, let's just see what happens. And obviously I'm gonna drink wheatgrass shot juice as much as I can, and then keep my diet pretty good, you know, as much salads, avoid certain foods, avoid sugary foods, not too much fruit but enough to keep me going, and see where we go from there. So this will be day one. This is morning time. I've just come out for a little walk. You can probably hear how groggy my voice is actually, and that's the way I feel, a bit run down, very tired, aching all over. So hopefully with the wheatgrass from today, and watching my diet and not falling for them temptations. Oh, here's another thing to add, is that when I've really been alkalized, it's emotional or like chemical as well. When I've been really alkalized off the wheatgrass, someone's put chicken legs in front of me, you know, this was party food, and someone brought some party food and said, here you go. And I looked at the chicken weight and I didn't feel the same, I suppose it's like lust or to eat them. I looked at them and I felt quite, can't eat that, can't eat them chicken. When usually, you know, I'd be like, oh, lovely chicken, eat them. But when I was really alkalized, it was like a chemical or an emotional or a mental change in me. So yeah, this is basically me today, and my voice is a bit hoarse. I just come out for a little walk. I've been walking a little bit, so you know, my body's getting a bit more active, but it's not a massive walk. You know, today is the day of rest, and even just holding the phone, it's starting to ache, this arm. And like I say, this arm has been, you see, apparently I've got loads of bruises on my arm as well. So, and this arm has been overcompensating, so I'm just a bit of an achy, tired mess. Well, I guarantee, you know, this is, by the way, I'm not selling anything, this wheatgrass is available to anyone. It's just a wheat seed, sprouted, grown, and when it gets to 6 inches, you cut it and juice it. And it's as simple as that, and it doesn't take long, and it doesn't cost anything hardly. You don't have to use compost even. You can use any other sort of growing medium. People grow it on like these sponges or things that will just hold moisture. I've had it where they've just grown in the pot by themselves. I forgot about them. I had a little wheat harvest just to grow in the back garden. I put them in a plant pot. I forgot about them. Next thing I know, I've got a pot of wheatgrass. It grew just by itself. I didn't even water it. Obviously God watered it from the heavens above. But it grew just by itself. It didn't need any soil or medium, and it tasted just as good, if not like some of the best wheatgrass I've ever had. So, you know, when I first started the wheatgrass, it was, oh, you need this soil, you need that soil. I think as long as the roots can get a good grip on something, mind you, even saying that, I mean, the roots can become their own sort of medium. So I just think it's just a compost that's not going to poison them or affect the growth in any way. So anyway, I have me muttering on a bit. This is only day one, so I'm probably going to go home now and juice some juice for my breakfast. Here's one thing, to have it on an empty stomach, because on an empty stomach what the wheatgrass will do is it'll clean your insides. The chlorophyll and the enzymes will just go crazy, and if you do it for the first time and you spew, I mean you're sick, which is, I possibly might be sick, don't worry about it. All it's doing is it's exiting any unwanted creatures, parasites from inside your body, and it's exiting by the nearest hole, basically. That sounds horrible, but if it's in your stomach, it's coming out your mouth. If it's in your bowels, it's coming out of the other hole. So don't be put off by a bit of vomit, a bit of diarrhea, whatever at the first stages, and don't be put off by the taste either, because it'll taste absolutely horrible, but when you keep drinking it, you'll notice that it has a sweet taste to it, and it'll smell different, and you'll really love doing it. So I'm going to start doing the wheatgrass, and hopefully in my job it will increase flexibility of the joints. It will obviously aid in my recovery of these injuries that I've sustained. It will increase the oxygen in my bloodstream, so I'll have pure loads of energy. Like I said, the flexibility added to that, and then the mental as well. You feel like you can do anything. You feel like, I'm not going to walk around that wall or that fence, I'm going to jump over that fence. That's how you feel. You have the confidence, you have the energy, you have the motivation, you have the trust in your joints and everything else and stuff like that. It's amazing, and this can only take a week, less than a week for it to get like that. It's absolutely incredible. If you think food does not affect you that much or affect your health that much, try wheatgrass, because it's not just about running so far and checking your heart rate and all that shit, because you know that's just an output. But if you input the right things like the wheatgrass juice into your diet, you'd be absolutely amazed. I'm going to try and get my mother onto it, because she's suffering with arthritis in the hip, but she's a stubborn one. She doesn't like trying new things. I think she tried it before, didn't like the taste, the same thing, so she gave up on it. But you know, hopefully, maybe the thought of escaping from the pain of this arthritis might be enough to actually turn around and try a bit on a regular basis. And every little helps. Every little helps. It'll alkalize your bloodstream. The alkalis take away all the acids, but you know, people will go back and put acid back into their system, but at least you've got that alkaline in to counteract it a little bit. So every little helps. So I've been Pastor Justin Roberts from End of the Age Bible Prophecy, feeling like crap at the moment, but hopefully the wheatgrass into my diet will change all that. God bless you all, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Amen.